Good morning. Welcome to another episode. Monday morning, day number 8. Awesome day yesterday spent in Fernie. Thank you so much to Ashley and Thomas. What a great stay. When I got to town here, it was about 11:30, and I actually contemplated not staying in Fernie and just keep trekking ahead because I have a 200-kilometer day ahead of me. So I thought that maybe I would just keep going, pass through, but it was by far one of the best places I've stayed so far. Just beautiful town. Got to spend yesterday in the hot tub, relaxing my legs, and it was just an awesome evening. So bright and early this morning, 5:30 a.m. Got up at 4:45. Bags all packed, ready to go. And I'm heading to Lethbridge. The reason I'm on the road so early this morning is I have a master's course tonight online, and that course is online from 6:30 to 9:30 Nova Scotia time, so I got to be logged on and in Lethbridge by 3:30. So there's not going to be much sightseeing today. It's just going to be sitting on the bike, just getting her done. So I got a big day ahead of me, but I have some promising news. Once I get to the Crow's Nest Pass, which is my final elevation gain, it's all downhill from there, all downhill to Nova Scotia. So leave the mountains behind, and I'm supposed to have a nice tailwind behind me. 17-mile-per-hour tailwinds sailing me all the way through to Lethbridge. So I'm only about 10 minutes into my ride and just leaving Fernie, and all these elk here on the side of the road. I want to get a little closer, but I don't want to scare them. So this is as good as a view I'm going to be able to give the viewers back home. But man, these elk are quite the size, and you can see a few of them trotting there off into the woods. They probably hear me talking, but there's a baby one down there, and there must be maybe 10 to 12 of them. Yeah! Made her to Alberta. One province down. Feeling pretty jacked up. Only 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at the top of the Crow's Nest Pass. And now I understand why they say that once I make it through BC, I'll be blown all the way back to the East Coast, because it is windy up here and I have a strong tailwind, and I am just feeling on top of the moon. Over 1,000 kilometers in 8 days. Feeling awesome. So still got about maybe 150 to go, but I'm very confident with this tailwind. I'm going to be making extremely good time today. So sailing all the way to Lethbridge, baby. Bring on the prairies. Okay, so this is what it's been like for the past 2 hours straight. Look at that average speed. 45 kilometers an hour. I'll be in Halifax next week at this pace. And look, we have another cyclist coming up alongside another cyclist. He must, he's got a little bit more gear than me, but I guess this is the advantage of going super lightweight, because you can always catch people. Hello. Good, how you doing?
Great.
Where are you from?
Vancouver.
Cool.
You?
Okay, successfully made it to Lethbridge. Left this morning at 5:30 a.m. and now it's currently 1 o'clock, so pretty good time. And I'm not gonna lie, the winds were phenomenal, carried me the whole way here. I met up with another fellow cyclist on my ride, and I think we were averaging like 40 kilometers an hour, and we weren't even really pushing on the pedals, so it was really, really good. And like always, I came to the grocery store right away, so come on over this way. And look at what I happened to come across. Mangoes. So I actually had to talk the guy down in there and ask him to give me a reduced rate on them because they wouldn't sell them by the case. But long story short, he gave me a good deal. I got basically 10 mangoes for $10, and they're massive and they taste amazing. So, I actually happened to meet another cyclist along the way, and here he is here. And what do you got there?
A couple bananas.
And when you came out from the store, what did you just say to me?
I got some bananas.
And why did you get bananas?
Because you inspired me.
Because I inspired you to eat more fruit. I love it.
There you are.
So, what's your name?
It's Eric.
Eric. And Eric, where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver.
And you're biking where?
All the way to Newfoundland.
All the way to Newfoundland. Incredible.
Yeah, 200 clicks a day.
200 clicks a day. Wow.
Every day's like today, no problem at all.
So Eric's trying to show me up because I'm only doing 150K a day, and I'm doing my trip in 50 days, and Eric's doing his in 40 days.
Maybe less.
Maybe less. He's just giving her though.
We'll see.
So Eric's gonna, you say you're gonna do how many more K today?
About 150 probably.
Wow. So typically what I try to do is finish my cycling by 1 o'clock, but Eric usually gets a little lunch break and then he just keeps going.
I'm not starting at 6 o'clock though.
Yeah, what time did you get on the road this morning?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, yeah. So I already had 2.5 hours of cycling in at that time.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
So let's come see your setup. Show me your setup. What do you got here?
So it's just a normal bob setup. Aluminum frame bike, just because I'm worried about any fractures that happen with the bob trailer. But yeah, bob sack as well, all waterproof.
Wow.
And yeah.
You're the first cyclist I've come across with pulling a little wagon, but you say it works quite well?
Oh yeah, you'll probably see lots more on your way, I'm sure. Bob trailers are pretty much, apart from panniers, the way to go, I think.
Nice.
Or your setup if you're going uber light. I think you're the first person I've ever seen without any fenders.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how you're going to feel once you get some rain, but...
Yeah. So how old are you?
28.
28. So maybe when you go through Prince Edward Island, Antigonish, those areas, we'll exchange some information here and maybe I can find you a place to sleep.
For sure, sounds like a plan.
A nice warm shower, a nice cooked vegan meal. You say you're a vegetarian?
I am, yeah.
I haven't met a cyclist yet who isn't vegetarian or vegan.
Is that right?
I think there's something to be said for the stamina of us non-meat eaters.
Oh, what can you say?
All right, Eric, so have a safe journey on the rest of your trip and maybe we'll catch up with you along the route.
Definitely. See you in PEI.
Okay, I'm at Carolyn's house. So right now I'm just in between, I'm doing my master's program online and I have a 15-minute break, so I'm just getting my potatoes in the oven so that I could eat those while I'm in class. And I'm at Carolyn's house. And Carolyn is a friend of a friend. So Brandy Mayette back in Antigonish, and this is Aunt Carolyn? Is that the connection?
Well, Brandy's my first cousin.
Yeah, so again, I posted on Facebook looking for places to stay, and Brandy happened to message her aunt who's in Lethbridge, and she's invited me into her home. So she's let me take over her kitchen, and this is what I'm having for dinner this evening. I'm having, again, another potato feast. 5 pounds of organic potatoes, and I'm going to have a head of romaine lettuce with those as well. So another incredible day. In order to make it to Lethbridge in time for my master's course, I had to leave Fernie at 5:30 this morning, and I cycled 200K, which is a personal best for this trip, but I'm not going to lie, it was pretty easy the last 125 because I had the winds blowing me the whole way to Lethbridge, and Carolyn told me that Lethbridge is the second windiest place in all of Canada. So I'm going to let these winds just push me back east, and I'm going to smash these potatoes in, and I'm going to try to get all my work taken care of and Facebook stuff taken care of for the evening. So hang tight with my Facebook videos. Sometimes I don't always have access to internet.